My people watching right now, please like this video and subscribe so you can always get the latest updates. What is happening today is something that shook Abuja small. Many people are still talking about it. It is all about the major news that Sowore and Nnamdi Kanu's top lawyer, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, have finally come out of Kuje Prison after they met their bail conditions. Yes, they are out, and it has caused serious talk everywhere. So please like this video and subscribe so that you will not miss any of the details. So let me tell you what really happened. These two strong people were arrested after they joined a peaceful protest in Abuja. They were asking for freedom for Nnamdi Kanu. You know, Kanu matter has been hot in this country for a long time. Many people praying for a solution. During that protest, security agents picked up Sowore, they picked up Ejimakor, and they picked up others who were with them and carried them to Kuje Prison to wait for court decisions. If you are still with me, please like this video right now before I continue. Now, my people, you know, Sowore, anytime he speaks, everywhere shakes. He always stands for people's rights. He believes everybody should speak freely and live freely. Even if you do not agree with his style, you will still know that he is not afraid. So when he stepped out for that protest, some people already knew the day will not end silently. Aloy Ejimakor too, this is somebody that has been strong on the legal side. He has been defending Nnamdi Kanu and talking about human rights issues. So when security agents arrested both of them, a lot of Nigerians were not happy because they said protesting for someone's release is not a crime. My people watching, make sure you like this video. And subscribe, so I will be telling you everything step by step. The moment the news broke that they were taken to Kuje Prison, the social media loud. People were asking, why arrest those who are seeking justice? Why not just listen to their message? Families and supporters were worried, especially because Ejimakor earlier had health issues inside the prison. Yes, he even collapsed one time from the stress. That one made many people emotional because a lawyer fighting for justice should not be suffering like that. And then Sowore himself, after he was first released based on bail, police still carried him again back into custody to complete another part of the process. Many Nigerians did not understand why. But finally, my people, the court said that they can all go home once they pay their bail and follow the conditions. And let me tell you something. The moment that gate opened in Kuje, people around there were celebrating small. Freedom sweet, my people. Please like this video so I can finish the story well. Now, the big question many people are asking, why did this protest get this level of reaction? The truth is this matter connects to many things. It connects to peace, justice, and also politics in Nigeria. Some people in the government feel that the protest can bring pressure and maybe unrest. Others feel that the government is being too strict. So you see, the whole thing is deep. Right now that Sowore and Ejimakor are out, everybody is watching what will happen next. Will more protests start again? Will the government decide to sit down and talk? Will this lead to better treatment and faster judgment for Nnamdi Kanu's case? Nobody knows yet.
So Barrister Aloy, please, we would like you to share your experience, considering the fact that we're actually living in denial, thinking you'll be released on the day you were arrested. And what has this experience actually taught you?
Well, this experience is traumatic. Quite speaking honestly, it's traumatic for me. It's traumatic for my colleagues, everybody. If you say it isn't, then you are in denial. Traumatic in the sense of the manner of the arrest. It was very brutal, too confrontational. People who were cooperating with the police were being shoved around, being beaten up. Some of them sustained injuries. Tear gas canisters were deployed directly at most of us. Two had impact on me. And in fact, if we didn't have strong lungs, some of us would have given up the ghost on the spot. I don't think that type of brutality has a place in a well-ordered modern society. This is the type of thing that we need to do away with in Nigeria. Even at the police headquarters, CID, Gariki, the command, they deployed canisters, several canisters of tear gas just to get us to bundle us into vehicles that will take us to abattoir. He didn't need to do that because we were already under your control. So that's something that is abhorrible and should be condemned by all and sundry. It is not good. It's unlawful. It's bringing.
But one thing is sure. People are now paying more attention again. Make sure you hit the like button if you want more of this gist. Let me also say this. Nigerians want peace. People want development. People want unity. But they also want fairness. This situation is like a test for the country. Will we respect human rights? Will the voices of the people be heard? Will justice speak? These are the things on everybody's mind right now. And even Sowore himself, after coming out, you know he is not the type to keep quiet. He is still talking, still calling for justice, still saying everybody deserves the right to speak. And that is why this story is not just the end. This is only the beginning of what may happen next. My wonderful watchers, kindly subscribe so you will hear the next chapter. Now let's continue from where we stopped. When the news reached everyone that Sowore and Barrister Aloy Ejimakor have finally stepped out of Kuje Prison, a lot of people felt small joy and relief. Supporters were already saying, at least justice still they breed in this country. People were calling it a big win for freedom of expression and peaceful protest. So if you believe in justice, like this video right now, please. Some Nigerians are also thinking deeply about what their release means for Nnamdi Kanu's situation. Many people have been worried for him because his case has dragged for years. They are praying that one day he will also get his freedom and come home to his family. So the release of his lawyer from prison has now become a sign of hope for some supporters, like maybe better days are coming. If you are hoping for a peaceful solution in this matter, kindly subscribe now as we go deeper. Another thing that is making the story interesting is Sowore's own personality. You know this man, if you carry him today, he will still stand up.
Okay.
Well, finally we've just been released from illegal, unjust, unwarranted, and inhuman detention by the Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime, orchestrated by his illegal IGP Kayode Egbetoku. And we're heading home, hopefully. In fact, I was supposed to be heading to Lagos for a protest for tomorrow. We're still checking on the flight, if there's any flight.
But have you seen the warning from the Lagos state government?
You know, they can warn themselves, they can't warn me. You can't warn me about my rights. They are the ones who have to warn themselves about their responsibilities. So it wasn't going to stop me. It is not the first time people who are paid to protect have become very likely responsible and warning people not to exercise their rights. So you can't warn me about my rights.
Okay, now in the build up to the protest, the police had actually issued a warning and they said you contravened that warning by entering into the restricted zone, which was why the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu was also arrested. What's your word to them?
Kanu is here.
Yes.
But before he speaks, I'm not a lawyer. So what I know is that if a court gives an order and there's a contravention of that order, you go back to the same court to complain to the judge. It's not the job of police to take it upon itself to be enforcing court orders that it had interest in. But even if they don't have interest in it, there was a court order issued by a judge saying don't go to certain areas. If you want to review the order
tomorrow. He has been consistent in speaking out for people's rights. So after this release, many people believe he will talk even louder. He is the type that always keeps the government on their toes, reminding them that human rights should not just be on paper, but in reality. Please like this video as we move forward. Also, let us talk about Barrister Ejimakor. This is a man whose work for justice has made him a strong figure in the legal world. His experience inside the prison is something many people are concerned about, especially his health. His supporters are grateful that he is now outside where he can get better care and continue his fight through the law. If you are happy he is safe now, please tap the like button. And my people, let us not forget the others who were released too. They may not be as popular as Sowore or Kanu's lawyer, but they are also citizens who deserve fair treatment and respect. Their families must be rejoicing that their loved ones have returned. Freedom is something you only understand well when it is taken away from you. That is why what happened today is very emotional for many people. Please don't forget to subscribe for more real news like this. Now, what should we expect next? That is where the story gets more interesting. Supporters and activists are already planning how to continue the demand for justice in peaceful ways. They are saying they will not stop speaking until Nnamdi Kanu's case is properly settled. Some people are calling for more dialogue, urging the government to look for peaceful and fair solutions. Others are saying the protests will continue, but peacefully, because that is the only way the citizens can speak. So stay with us. Subscribe so that you don't miss how everything will play out. And let me tell you this. The government is watching everything closely now. They know the world is paying attention. They also know that arresting protesters brings more attention to the issue. So they might be more careful now. They may choose to act in a smarter, more peaceful way to avoid rising tension. If you are still with me, like this video to show you are following the update, I want to also remind you that Nigeria is a very powerful and beautiful country. We have many tribes, many languages, but we are still one nation. What people want is fairness. People want their voices heard without fear. People want their leaders to handle issues with wisdom. And this situation is a test for everybody, both citizens and leaders. Please subscribe for more updates on this journey. Now, my wonderful viewers, let me ask you some questions because I want you to be part of this gist. Do you think Sowore and Ejimakor's release is a sign that positive change is coming? Do you believe peaceful protest should be encouraged in Nigeria? Do you think this will push the authorities to speed up Nnamdi Kanu's case? Or do you think more pressure is needed? Drop your answers in the comment section below because your voice matters too. And don't forget to like this video so we can grow this channel and bring you more eye-opening updates like this one. As we are rounding up, the important thing now is to watch what happens in the next few days. Will this release bring peace? Will it make the leaders sit down and talk? Will it help Nigeria move forward? Time will tell, but we will not stop watching. We will be here to give you the truth as it unfolds. So, my people, thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe because this matter is just beginning. And you will want to be the first to hear the next update. I am still here for you, and when the next chapter drops, we will talk about it together. Your support means everything, so keep clicking that like and subscribe button right now.
You go back to the court. If you want to complain that the orders were violated, you go back to the court. So the police, being an irresponsible organization in Nigeria, took laws into its hand. And I can guarantee you that those court orders were never served on us. If you look at the Schedule 3 of the court order, it says serve them by Friday. So no court order was served on us. But assuming it was served on us, even our courts understand that there are certain areas or boundaries we cannot cross when it comes to fundamental human rights.
Okay, it's been alleged that the reason why you spent a long time in detention was because you called Egbetokun a useless IGP. And
no,
he had...
Is it not useless?
Was not allowed.
Okay, so what's your word to in terms of the justice system, seeing what played out when you were beaten and manhandled in the court?
It's not the first time they will do that. You must have seen a plethora of police attacks on me. Since 1992, the police, some of the police who attacked me had to fight for their retirement benefits a few weeks ago. So it's to also tell the police that are doing it now that they will soon meet their Waterloo. There's no question about that. But most importantly, our goal is to fix the country. We can't be going after small issues, including individuals. The country we want to fix, that's what is on our plate, not this individual police. I cannot be banding words, for instance, with the police PRO, who I know doesn't know his left from his right. I can't be banding words with the IGP, who I know is no longer in the police force. And you cannot be IGP if you are not in the police force. And they understand it. That's why they lose their mind. So I have been through about 7 presidents in my lifetime since probably more now, since 1992. Several police IGPs, and some of them I've had to help in the course of. Some of them I had to assist where they were even still serving. So these are not issues that bothers me a lot. Anybody who is doing what we do knows that your second vacation home is prison.
Okay. The service chiefs, I need you to comment on that.
The service chiefs,
they changed.
Let me tell you, I was the first to complain about that one who says he wanted to fence Nigeria. Musa. That one doesn't know his left from his right, but he's still even better than Ebetokun. Ebetokun should have been fired if Tinubu were to be serious. But I'm not an advisor to the president, and I particularly don't care what Tinubu does with his illegitimate regime, honestly.